Level 1. Your alarm goes off at 5:30. You went to bed at 2. 3.5 hours. Again. You tell yourself you'll catch up on the weekend. You won't. Sleep debt doesn't work like that. Here's what's actually happening. While you sleep, your brain runs a cleaning system called the glymphatic system that flushes a toxic protein called beta amyloid from your neurons. This system only activates in deep sleep. At under 5 hours, it barely runs. Beta amyloid accumulates. It is the same protein that forms the plaques found in Alzheimer's patients. You are not just tired, you are sitting in your own neurological waste. Your immune system is at 70% capacity. A Carnegie Mellon study found people sleeping under 6 hours were 4 times more likely to catch a cold than those sleeping 7 or more. 4 times. One variable. You've been surviving so long that surviving feels like normal. Level 2 is where most people think they're fine. They're not. Level 2 is the turning point. 6 hours, you're in bed by midnight, up at 6. That's responsible, that's fine. It isn't. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker analyzed decades of sleep research and found that 6 hours of sleep performs statistically the same as 5. The difference between them is negligible. Your brain doesn't reward the extra hour, it needs 2 more. Your prefrontal cortex is running below capacity. You make slightly worse decisions. You're slightly more reactive, slightly less creative. None of it is dramatic on any single day, but compounded across a year, across a career, across a marriage, these slightly worses build a life measurably smaller than it should be. Same diet, same exercise. People sleeping 5.5 hours lost 55% less fat than people sleeping 8.5, because without sleep, your body burns muscle instead of fat and floods you with hunger hormones the next day. You're foggy but managing. You've just forgotten what clear feels like. Level 3 is the turning point. 2 weeks here changes everything. Level 3. You made one decision. Sleep is not what's left after everything else. It's the first thing you protect. 7 hours, consistent. You still set an alarm, but sometimes you beat it. Within 2 weeks, your amygdala, your brain's threat detector, quiets down by 60%. The thing that made you snap last month makes you pause this month. People notice you seem calmer, more like yourself. They don't know why. Your cortisol curve normalizes. High in the morning to wake you, low at night to let you sleep. Your resting heart rate drops. Your immune system hits near full capacity. Your body is finally doing the maintenance work it never had time for before. You still get tired, but now tired means something. It's a signal, not background noise. Level 4 is where the people around you start asking what changed. Level 4. You don't just sleep 8 hours. You build the conditions for it. Same bedtime every night, including weekends. Because every time you stay up 2 hours later on Saturday, you give yourself the neurological equivalent of flying to London and back in 48 hours. Researchers call it social jet lag. It costs you 2 days of performance every single week. Your room is 65 to 68 degrees. Core body temperature must drop 2 to 3 degrees to trigger deep sleep. A warm room fights it. A cool room accelerates it. Deep sleep consolidates memory and skill. REM sleep processes emotion, strips the charge from difficult memories, and connects new ideas to old ones. You wake up and solutions exist that didn't the night before. 1 week of 5 hours sleep reduces testosterone in healthy young men by 15%, the hormonal equivalent of aging 10 years in 7 days. At level 4, those hormones run at full capacity. Your body composition shifts. Your recovery accelerates. People ask what you're doing, you say sleeping. They laugh like it can't be that simple. Level 5 isn't about more hours. It's about something most people never discover. Level 5. You wake up before your alarm. Not because you set it early, because your body is done and ready. That distinction, your body deciding, not a device, is something most people haven't felt since childhood. You've stopped fighting your chronotype. You've restructured where possible around the biology you actually have, not the schedule society assigned you. A 25-year study of 8,000 people found that consistently sleeping under 6 hours in your 50s raises dementia risk by 30%. Consistent, adequate sleep across decades is one of the strongest protective factors against cognitive decline. Not a supplement, not a drug. Sleep. You lie down. Within minutes, you are gone. And while you sleep, your brain cleans itself. Your memories consolidate. Your hormones reset. Your cells repair. The person who wakes up tomorrow is measurably better equipped to be alive than the one who went to sleep tonight. That happens every night, if you let it.
The payoff. Every system in your body uses the night to do work it cannot do while you're awake. Sleep isn't recovery from life. Sleep is where life happens at the cellular level. We built a culture that treats exhaustion as a badge. That equation is showing up as Alzheimer's at 70, heart attacks at 55, depression that won't lift, weight that won't move. Most people watching this are at level 1 or 2 and have been there so long they've called it their personality. It isn't your personality, it's your schedule. Schedules can change. Go to bed. Everything else can wait. Your brain cannot.
Which level are you at right now? Drop it below. And if someone you know is proud of how little they sleep, send them this. Just a link, no message needed. Next video breaks down every phone addiction level the same way. Right there. See you in it.